All right, dog. We're gonna end this motherfucker like we always do. Showing love and shouting out. Stanley, who you shouting out, dog?
I'm excited to do this shout out. I didn't get an opportunity to do it the last time I was on because of the tragic loss of TJ's grandmother. So I didn't want to bring that news to the table or do a shout out in that situation. But I'm excited to say that my great grandma, Maple Sample, um, on February 7th, turned 100 years old. Uh, Straight out of Canton. He's from my brother's hometown. She's from my brother's hometown, lives there, still lives there to this day. And it's just a blessing. And you think about all the stuff, all the things my great grandma, she still has on mind and stuff like that, and what she's able to tell me about the history of what she has seen. Because you think about that, she's she was born in 1922, so my great
Mm.
grandma was in her 40s when in the civil rights movement, and she's still able to tell me things and teach me things of what was going on. It's like she was 41 years old when the Kennedy assassination happened, like and stuff like that. So just things of that and that history of what I've learned throughout life, and it's just been a blessing. It's just been a blessing. Of course, with your great grandma, she's my great grandma. She makes the best lemon pound cake, best apple pie, uh, and I just love it for this day. So I love you, great grandma. Make sure I get this message to you. Um, and I just appreciate you everything that you've done for me and our family. It's just been such a blessing, and I just want to praise God for this blessing.
Right. Shout out to my fellow Cantonian. It's in the water. I need to drink some of that water she been drinking. You know what I'm talking about? So I can get on up there to that C note. Shout out. If I can make it to 100, whew, that's gonna be 2084. See what we got right. I was just talking to my daughter earlier today about the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we had them flying cars by then. You know what I'm talking about? I come through in a flying lack. You know what I'm talking about? But great shout out. Shout out to what's her name is?
Maple sample,
Shout out
maple.
to Miss Sample. Shout out to Miss Sample. But I want to shout out the Jackson State's I want to shout out Jackson State's women's basketball team and women's basketball as a whole. And this ain't your typical shout out this time. Okay. I want to make a point as well about something I can speak on firsthand now. Something that a lot of these women have been talking about who play the game. And that's the lack of support that they get, even when they're putting in just as much work and sometimes putting out a superior product. You know, I hear women talk about not being spotlighted, like in WNBA games. Uh, I remember this past WNBA season, playoffs were lit, but then they would schedule a WNBA playoff game at like 12 p.m. against NFL football. And I'd be like, what the fuck are y'all doing? League, what are you doing? Like the NBA ain't winning that. LeBron and Steph ain't winning that against the NFL. It ain't happening. Okay. But they would do that. We saw with the NCAA tournament, when they were comparing like what they set up for the women, to work out with versus the men and shit. And we know about the pay disparity and all that kind of shit. But now with me being a businessman, And us being on our 93rd episode, you know what I'm saying? And me now being committed to for real covering the women's game. And now especially with, Jackson State women's basketball. I see it. Like I see it for real. Let me give y'all an example. Okay. A month ago, on one of my episodes, I did a segment about the fact that Jackson State women don't get the respect that they deserve. Okay. The thumbnail featured reigning player of the year. Now, Misha gonna win after this season, but from the previous season, it was Deja Rogan. That video got 243 views as I tape right now. That same episode, I did a segment about Prime hiring a new offensive coordinator. So this is the fucking off season. This ain't no head coach move, none of that. That video got 2.9 thousand views. Okay? About a week and a half ago. Did a segment entitled, Can Jackson State Women's Basketball Run the Table in the SWAC? That's how dominant they are. They rolling. On the thumbnail, I featured Amisha Williams-Holiday. Double machine. About to win SWAC Player of the Year. That video got 336 views. In contrast, a segment I did about the last dance for the Southern Heritage Classic got 1,000 views. Now, you might be saying, well, man, what you expect? This football schools, football state, woo. I did another segment about the men's team, which has a losing record. The title of the segment, Can Wayne Brent Save His Job at Jackson State? That shit got 986 views. Okay? For a program, everybody saying they don't even fuck with the men's team. Women's team rolling, undefeated in the SWAC. Last week's episode. Motherfuckers swear they tired of speculating about whether Coach Prime gonna leave. We're tired of hearing about that. That's corny. It's annoying. Woo. Your ass clicked on it. 1.2 thousand views. In contrast, I stated that Amisha Williams-Holiday must be drafted into the WNBA. This would be monumental. To get a girl come out of Jackson State right now and go to the WNBA would be monumental. Got 95 views. These women, in my opinion, for this season, I don't know what's going to transpire in the 2022-2023 season. But for this season, 21-22, that team is the best team on that damn campus. And they ain't getting the love. So, like, I see it because I see my numbers. And I see, too, why ESPN do what they do. I see why Fox does what it does. And they don't really show them like that because they just looking at it in dollars and cents. It doesn't make sense for me to cover them because they don't get the support, which is crazy, bro. I see it now. And I'm guilty in the past. My brother Tim G. Jacob used to tell me, bro, I watch women's ball for men ball because they stick to the fundamentals. They do things right. They're going to play hard. Woo. And I was basing things off my background again, former high school basketball coach, and I didn't play basketball past high school. I didn't play AAU ball. I ain't get scouted like that for real and shit like that. Went to a small what 2A, what we 2A? Yeah, 2A school. I should have got a look, but we ain't talking about that. Fuck that. So I'm basing things off high school girl ball that I saw. And you know, high school girl ball, usually gonna have one girl on the team that can really hoop for real, and then everybody else is like, God damn. You know what I'm talking about? Especially in smaller schools. And I even coached at relatively small schools. That ain't what, once I listened to my brother Tim G. Jacob and started really watching the college game, and then especially in WNBA, that ain't what the fuck you seeing, man. These motherfuckers who they doing everything the men do except for dunk. That's it. And outside of Brun still the face of the league. I don't know what these motherfuckers talking about. Outside of Brun, the faces of the league, you know, you don't even know them for dunking. Kevin Durant ain't known for his awe-inspiring dunks. He known for his shooting. Steph Curry, known for his shooting. Everybody marvel at Kyrie, known for his handle and his finishing around the basket. These women doing that shit. Deja Rogan really got across. Deja Rogan will sit your ass down. As a man, she will cross you the fuck up. For real. She like that. These women for real, running the floor. For real. These women got euros up out this bitch. These women goddamn dropping no looks on it. They like that. I'm seeing it. I'm watching the game. But they ain't getting the clicks. They not getting the viewership. So I encourage y'all real ones, for real, man. I encourage y'all, especially if you fuck with Jackson State. If you say you're a Jackson State fan and not just Jackson State football fan, you say you're a Jackson State fan. And I ain't talking about, I don't even know if they got a lacrosse team and nothing like that, but I ain't like I'm talking about a sport that we don't have an interest in. We like the game of basketball. These women are playing some damn good basketball. So I strongly encourage y'all real ones. Check them out, man. If it's a home game, you can check them out on the Jackson State Sports Network. Drop some money, man. Pay for that. That helps the institution. Hell, a fifth costs $40. You know what I'm talking about? If you're drinking good, you can go ahead and drop that 60 and watch whatever, all the fucking games, man, outside of football. If they're on the road, usually you can check them out playing against somebody on YouTube, man. They deserve this shit. They're that damn good. I strongly encourage y'all, man, for real. I ain't just saying this so my motherfucking views will go up. Fuck that shit. I'm going to cover them. I've been looking at the data. That ain't stopped me from doing shit. I'm going to cover them. They deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So whether you click on my shit or not, I'm going to goddamn cover them. Check them ladies out, man. They deserve that shit. All right. And that goes for my brothers as well as the sisters. But especially for the sisters, like it be sisters that support men ball more than they do the women's ball. Like you like ball, but don't want watch your fellow women play ball. Even when the product is dope. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm calling on all real ones, no matter what gender. Fuck with them, man. Because they put out a great product. They're working their ass off. The staff is recruiting their asses off, coaching their ass off, and they deserve our support. So let's get that to them. All right. But appreciate y'all for fucking with us. And I want to issue a special shout out to my brother Stanley. As I told y'all, if you watched the first segment, me and this man been arguing about sports fair. We argue about pretty much every goddamn thing in life, pretty much. As somebody once said, they would not even think that we like each other, let alone love each other, how much we fucking argue. But that's our relationship. Yeah, my wife said that, but somebody else said that too when they saw us in college, I think. But I appreciate him coming on. You know, my brother Tim G. Jake, you know, to my he up in that in that plant he working, you know, to my as I told y'all before, my brother JoJo say, you know, Saturdays ain't working for him. You know, when I switched to film day, so my brother step in, fill in for me, you know, to my have somebody go back and forth with me. You know, say I can carry this thing solo dolo for the promo, you know, to my, but it's great, you know, saying to be able to talk to my brother and let y'all see that. This man did research. I sent him shit. He watched it. He really prepped for the show. You know what I'm saying? I peeped that. You know what I'm saying? He had a little legal pad over there, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I peeped that he really got put in work. He takes the shit seriously, even though all he had to do was come on here and wing it. The man watch sports like a motherfucker, but that's just who he is. You know what I'm saying? I greatly appreciate and I love him. He need to bring his motherfucking ass home. He told y'all he been overseas for a long time, but he failed to tell y'all that he's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? He been serving for a long time. He's out now and still won't come home, but that's how he is. He's a fucking globetrotter. But I love you, boy. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you. You know what I'm saying? Please continue to fuck with us. Please follow me across all social media platforms. Y'all see it down in the description. You know what I'm saying? Follow, put it on some across all social media platforms. Put it on some on Facebook. Put it on some on Instagram. And PIOS_100 on Twitter. Also, fuck with Statement Tees. That Statement Tees, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. And y'all heard it on a previous segment. Y'all can go get this shirt. Book it. Jackson State gonna run the motherfucking table. That's what I said when I saw the schedule. I said, book it. They run the motherfucking table. Y'all need to go ahead and get this same shirt so y'all can rock out. And remember, your boy Fur told you what's gonna happen. They gonna go undefeated, you know, to my. But appreciate y'all fucking with us. Continue to do so as always. One. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTeesLLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.